Hello, St. Mark's families. It's my pleasure to share some very exciting news regarding our food service program at St. Mark's. Many among you have, over the course of the last year or so, communicated with the school regarding questions or concerns, ideas, really, that you had regarding improving or changing the food program based on the needs of your child's diet and what you think makes sense. And we've been listening to those conversations. To give a little context to our decision, I'd like to share just a little anecdote, a story about how St. Mark's has landed where it is today in this process. I arrived here in 2010, and the school inherited a contract from a different food caterer that was fairly unsatisfactory to the community, with a really low level of participation. And during that first year, we spent time evaluating other caterers. And it was then that our current caterer, Epicurean, came on the scene. And they were the right company at the right time, offering all the things that mattered to us, and were a unanimous decision among our staff and families who were engaged in that decision to come along and help us improve the food service. Well, Epicurean's been with us for 7 years, and over those 7 years, our school has grown and changed incredibly. Quite frankly, we've been in a constant growth trajectory with enrollment and in space. We're grateful for all that Epicurean has done with us and in growing with us, and all the ways they've helped us transition from dining in a little space at the Flex space to moving into Hauser Hall to expanding our enrollment and the number of participants. But sometimes in a school's life, or any organization's life for that matter, there comes a time where you have to consider a next level change in order to meet the needs of your constituents. And we think that time is now, and that is where Flik Dining comes into play. I want to offer great thanks to so many of our families, parents who have played a role in helping us evaluate Flik. Flik is a national catering company that serves independent schools all over the country, and in particular there are a handful in Houston. And with that, we offer special thanks to Duchene Academy, who has allowed us to make several trips over there with groups of parents to taste the food and watch the food service, to really evaluate how they would be a good fit for us. And that's ultimately where we've landed. Flik, unlike other companies that we've looked at, feels like the right fit for this community, for our culture, for our students, and for the direction we want to go with dining and educating kids about food and eating here. Attached to this video are some details regarding the next steps that we're going to take in our process with Flik. There will be a couple of live events here on campus where they will join us, where information can be shared. There are links to their website that allow you to go and investigate their company, and samples of menus and the way what their food looks like and the way they go about delivering their service. There's really three super important things to us when it comes down to providing the dining service with any caterer. One of them is price, quality of service, and quality of food. Well, our experience with what we've seen from the quality of service and food in our trips to Duchene has been stellar, and we anticipate that type of a program here at our school. And on price, we think they're delivering as well, as we expect meals for all of our kids to come in at less than $7 a meal. And of course, we intend to tier that a little bit, having our older students pay a little bit more and our younger students a little bit less, just based on the amount of food they are served at each meal. And more information on that specific pricing will be coming soon. A particular thing we're excited about that this program offers is time. We will have no point of sale in the delivery of this food program, and as a result, that eliminates lines where students are paying cash or addressing their accounts with a person at the point of sale, allowing students more time to eat and taking a little bit of the stress away from whether they're losing recess time, as we know how valuable that can be to all of our young people here each day at school. I hope that you will join us at some of these events, show up, ask questions. Certainly Flik itself and other members of our team here at St. Mark's are enthusiastic about answering your questions and doing anything we can to help you see the value of this program, and understand that it is a better program for everyone when more people participate in it. I thank you for your time and your attention. I look forward to fielding your questions, and I hope that you're going to join me and many others of us in getting on board in this new direction with our food service. Thank you.